You don't know this, but we could hear all of you back before I was introducing you.
Oh my
No, I was trying to introduce you. I was like, you can already hear them. We're just gonna bring them out. I was like, no, but I love it though because it sounds like you're having fun. And
We do
sometimes
have
when you're
fun.
on shows, it doesn't always work out. You know, the chemistry and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, it's like it seems like without like backstage, y'all are having such a good time with each other. That's awesome.
Did you really hear everything?
Uh-oh.
Everything.
Uh-oh.
We're in trouble. We're all in trouble.
I'm just kidding. All we heard was the mum. You couldn't like you make out what it was, but we just heard. I was like, well, they're having a good time already, so we're just gonna bring them out
He
here.
called me an idiot.
Yeah.
No, Sofía did, yeah.
Yeah, I did, but he deserved it, believe me.
It's that chemistry.
It's that chemistry. See, that's what it is. Wait, I want to come back to you because I heard that you were just stuck for like 9 hours somewhere.
In Spain.
Where? But where? Like on a terrace?
Well, it was. I shouldn't complain because it wasn't that bad for me because I got lucky that I got hungry at that time, and I said I'm gonna go upstairs to the terrace of the Four Seasons Hotel. I went up there.
That's nice.
There's only like two little groups, and suddenly the lights go off in all of Spain, all of Portugal, and a part of France for 9 hours. So I was stuck in this
9
terrace
hours.
for 9 hours. Yeah.
On the terrace?
On the terrace.
Oh, not in the lift?
Yeah. No, not in the lift, in the terrace.
That's a
And the good thing is
I
that
thought
the terrace, I think it's like a Michelin star restaurant, so they kept...
Oh, how bad?
Yeah, that's good.
Are you okay?
I love that. Like I heard you got stuck. I did not hear that you got stuck at the Four Seasons, so I don't feel sorry for you at all.
It wasn't bad, but
No.
we were feeling really bad because everybody, the whole country was like,
No,
you
that's
know,
terrifying.
chaos. There were no like lights in the streets. Like,
No, because really, what did
yeah,
happen?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I really want.
Everybody's like, oh, it's a cyber attack. We're betting attack, and it was just apparently some malfunction
That's
somewhere.
what they're
but
telling you.
I never believe anything that the
Yeah.
government say.
Has anyone else been stuck? I've been
Yeah,
stuck
I
in an
have.
elevator. How?
Oh.
Where?
I was in a mall once, the power went out, and I was stuck for 2.5 hours on the escalator. And they...
It's not.
You know, I think that was the story he was saying that I called him idiot.
That was the one.
Finally, they called the fire department, and they walked up, and we all walked down.
Going down. That's a close call.
Yeah.
Yes. Has anybody else
I
been
didn't
stuck?
get that.
You didn't?
I once
So it stopped.
4 hours in a restaurant with Mel.
Oh my God!
No.
No, you would love that, Simon. You would.
Are you the
Really?
chatty one out of every? I'm the chatty.
No, I'm
oh,
just
no?
the kind, calm one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And the liar.
And the liar.
I'm very truthful. I do decline.
I do declare. I love your
Got this
southern,
bustier thing
southern accent. The
I love.
bustier is
You know, I
working.
love you. I have to say,
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm proper fangirling.
Oh, you're so nice. Wait, Terry, I want to mention this. I hear you have an anniversary coming up. It's how many years?
36 years.
36 years.
30.
Married?
Very. Listen, I gotta say, this ring is $200. I borrowed the money from her father. Okay, to get this ring. It's so special to
You
me.
haven't upgraded?
And no, I haven't. But she doesn't have the same ring, okay?
I think it's sweet that I wouldn't have done that
beautiful,
either. That's because it's like the meaning behind it. That's special. You're
nice.
funny,
Lovely.
but
I've
yeah.
been married 45 years.
Yeah,
45?
45. I
So
did.
wait,
I actually forgot my anniversary this year.
I heard that he actually makes gifts.
Yes.
Y'all are making gifts, right? You do kinds of
Well,
gifts.
you know, once you could buy this, you could take her there, whatever, do all this stuff, but there's nothing like a handmade gift. And what I did,
Yeah, I like that.
you know, exactly. And I
Sexy.
cooked her an amazing meal: filet mignon,
Yes.
garlic
That's
mashed
nice.
potatoes,
Yes.
asparagus. I set the table.
You had
I got
place
some
settings.
pink donuts. Cause
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
The flowers,
You know, the
all of it.
flower.
And you have the music going on.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
the music, I had everything, and it was everything I did, and it felt super special because after 36
'Cause you took
years,
That
time.
is lovely.
it's just wonderful.
You took time. You've been doing, it's 20 seasons right now, so do y'all get stopped? Do people, because sometimes people stop and say, oh, I can sing, like, the voice or whatever, and they try. Do y'all get stopped with, like, people stop you like, I have this talent, I want to come on the show? Do they do that?
I don't get stopped like that, but I do notice all the time, like I'm in a bar or I'm in a restaurant and there's like a piano or there's like a live music, they go all the way.
Yeah.
And it's like...
So they're auditioning.
Yeah, they're like auditioning, and it's like, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
I don't have it.
But you know what? Way to shoot your shot. Way to shoot your shot. Yeah.
But
I have a
it's-
great way. I'm sorry. I don't have a phone, so I'm able to say, I don't have a phone, but here's Lauren's number. Send the audition to Lauren.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she'll say to me, Simon, I've had these people leaving me all these messages today, and I said, well, you have to get back to them. But she actually does. She listens to the songs and sometimes gives them feedback.
Oh, my God.
That's so nice.
That's
You give out
great.
your phone number?
I give out Lauren's.
And she has strangers singing to her?
That's how you met.
I love y'all right now.
Oh my God.
Okay, wait. We
Okay,
need
well,
a quick
on the bottom of the screen, we're going to put Lauren's
I think
number.
we need to go.
Everyone
Here's
wants
where you
to
want to
apply.
audition. Wait, we need a commercial break. Let's have someone in the audience help us take us there.
Please.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Riley. I've been watching AGT for as long as I can remember.
Hello.
Growing up, my friends and I would watch and pretend to vote. As a dancer, I would have given the golden buzzer to Izzy and Easton from season 14. They're just so incredible. Stay here. Kelly has more with Simon, Howie, Sofía, Mel B, and Terry after this.
We are back with Simon Cowell, Sofía Vergara, Terry Crews, Mel B, and Howie Mandel. You can see them on the 20th season of America's Got Talent. It premieres May 27th on BC. I gotta start with this because 20 seasons, that's kind of crazy.
Yep.
And I find this interesting because this industry is so hard to get a show off, to get a movie out, to get an album out. It's so hard sometimes. And it wasn't easy selling this show, right?
Nope.
Which I found funny.
It was actually almost impossible. We made a pilot. Admittedly, it wasn't very good. There was about 7 minutes, which was okay. And then I got a phone call, thank God, from NBC saying, what's this new show like? I went, amazing. I've got a highlights reel. And I showed them 7 minutes, and they went, oh, yeah, we want it. And they bought it. And I'm like, thank God. Otherwise, like I said on that clip, we were screwed. And, and that, luckily, you know, it went on to do great.
I think it's important for people in this industry and fans, like everybody, to hear that because everybody thinks things hit right away and you don't see the whole process of leading up to that and how many things don't come to fruition. So, and the fact that how successful it is now, that's so funny to me that people didn't believe in it and they didn't, you know what I'm saying? And now it's so successful.
You know, that's the whole message of our show. And that's why it's lasted this long. Because if you give up, rejection, everybody's rejected in life.
Everyone
and a lot
here
of
has
people,
been rejected.
Everybody in life. You don't have to be in show business.
Yeah.
And we have people 80 years old and 8 years old that show up and they say, you know, I've gone through a horrible breakup, or I've gone through sickness, or I was working, or I put my family aside. This is my dream.
Yeah.
Just keep going for it, going for it, going for it.
Yes.
And something good will happen. The
There's
only
no
reason it
time
doesn't
limit
happen
on
is because you
dreaming.
give up.
Yeah.
And this 20th season, dreams are coming true bigger and better than ever before.
What is different this season? How do you make
me.
it different?
Mel is different.
Apart from Mel,
Where?
we decided to show, I'd say, 40% more of the process, i.e. what goes on behind the scenes. So what's it like to be a contestant? What's it like doing Terry's job? You know, because a lot of what Terry does, you actually don't see on the show, or even us.
Terry's the glue.
So we just went, you know
behind
what,
it.
put more cameras everywhere. I didn't even know where they were half the time. So it was really kind of just trying to show more behind the scenes as well as...
Kind of the
otherwise,
making of
it
it.
could become like a showcase. You know,
Like
where
it was
you-
like
where-
more like a reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
a
I wanted it to
documentary,
be
right?
like,
A docu,
what was
yeah.
a day like, a real day like when we do an audition? And just show
Fans
it
are gonna
exactly.
love
And it's
that.
kind
They're
of
already
like
invested in the
ups
show.
and the
Yeah.
downs and what
Yeah.
goes with it. And what's it like when you're about to follow an actor who's had the golden buzzer
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, bleep, I'm next.
Yeah.
So all of that's now in the show. And I saw the first episode recently and I went, oh my God, it really is so much better, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because of that, yeah.
I think that's a cool new element too. Like it's the 20th season to bring something new and
Yeah.
freshen it up like that. That's
Yeah.
really
It's not
smart.
like any season ever before.
Yeah.
It is real. We
Yeah.
did day for date, you know? So you're seeing what we saw in the order we saw it, how we react. You know, and in the past, it was like a lot of other shows, edited and produced. This is like you are experiencing it as you're watching it.
That's fun.
I
love the
know.
behind the scenes of that. Yeah. and juicy. So wait, so you two, I heard that you two kind of had an instant connection, right? When y'all started working together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's great. That doesn't always happen. Yeah.
I thought I was gonna miss Heidi and I didn't. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding.
That's your business.
I'm kidding.
I love Heidi. Did you mean to say that?
I don't know.
We get the
No,
joke. Yeah.
Heidi knows how much I love her. She's like my
not that
favorite
much.
person in the world. I want to be Heidi when I grow up. It's like,
No.
it's like
No, but that,
she
you
knows.
kind of probably worried a little bit. You're like, oh
No,
man,
I
it was such a
was
great.
worried because I love Heidi so much and we had such a great time
But you
together.
prefer Mel then?
She can't say that.
mean-
Like
She just did.
girls, we
No,
love
we
each
were
other.
we're together. Like we know each other so well, Heidi and me. We've been, we were 5 seasons together. We helped each other. She taught me a lot about the show because I was new. And you're always nervous. And I missed her. I missed being with her. But I was worried that I was not gonna get along with her,
Oh,
and I
come
did
on.
because I didn't know didn't know her.
Yeah.
So I mean, and she's a very tough girl.
Yeah.
She's not like she's
Well, no,
scary
we both-
spice.
Not really.
So
Oh, yes,
Oh,
really.
yes.
Oh my God.
Mel's like sitting next to a firework. And
I was literally gonna say fire though. I love fire.
But yeah, no,
I
more like
do.
a firework. You just don't know if someone's going to light it and what's going to happen when it lights.
Well,
because
also
it's
I think
gonna
that's
pop
exciting.
in your face. And
That sounds like TV gold.
It was fun. I've got to be honest with you. I mean, I think, it worked out great. I do miss Heidi, but
Yeah.
it was also great having Mel back.
Wait, we saw this backstage moment between Howie and Mel. Are you guys dance partners? What's going on here?
No.
What are you-
Oh, no, I'm trying to
Oh,
teach
that's what you
him.
picked to show?
Yes,
They just
I
had a
know.
lot of dance.
No.
You
no.
talked
I
about the
tried to
behind the scenes. This is
teach
what
I
we're
know, she
getting.
forces me. It's like my
not
annoying
that.
little
You
sister.
teed this up. This is what America wants to see.
Well, no, then I swapped. I was like, Terry, can you do like a dance with me? Because he can dance.
Yeah, we
What
went
are you
viral.
saying?
Baby. So we went viral with ours. It was hot. Remember that? Oh.
Their TikTok went viral. Ours was like a virus.
I was like, no,
Yeah,
I
they
love
did.
you.
Oh.
Terry, I love you so much. Oh my God.
We had so
That was
much
a good
fun.
one.
So this show, like I said, is celebrating its 20th season. Anyone have a favorite moment looking back? There's a lot of seasons there, especially for you, Howie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
17
say
years.
one of my golden buzzers, the Myers.
No, but that was, I'm sorry. That was my golden buzzer. That was my favorite
I
moment.
suggested that
and
you press
tried
it.
to take it away.
I suggested
and you're still
it.
trying
So
to
it was
take
sort
it
of
away.
mine.
You didn't
Sort of
Yeah,
mine.
them, yeah,
but-
I
No,
love
that
them.
was incredible.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah.
It was just, I just decided to give it to Sophia.
Absolutely
I did.
not true.
I did.
First of all, he
said-
has taken, actually, in my face, people that I wanted. I was about to shoot the golden buzzer, and he would jump, and he's done it to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
show
just
business.
playing the game.
Thank
That's
you,
what-
Kelly. Thank you, Kelly.
I'm just kidding, because I would have totally done that too as a joke. What about yours? What's one of your favorites?
For me is when I hit the golden buzzer for the Detroit Youth Choir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to
Oh, yeah.
understand what was so they did amazing, but they didn't win the show. Okay, that was the year that Cody Lee, who is an icon, who won that show, who won the whole season. But the city of Detroit gave them $1 million anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a little known fact.
I didn't know that.
That's how amazing this show is.
And the
it
impact.
changes lives overnight. So they won anyway in so many different ways.
Yeah.
They ended up second,
Yeah.
but they became first in everybody's heart.
Yeah. Oh, that's
So many people that
incredible.
do our show, if they don't win, if you go down the strip in Las Vegas, I would say about 4 or 5 of the hotel headliners are contestants from AGT.
Yeah.
All of them. Just show up. You're going to get a bigger audience. There is no other platform that's going to give you a bigger audience.
Yeah.
You're going to change your life. There's going to be more ticket sales. You're going to be a headliner now where you could just say from AGT. Everybody needs to show up. Everybody in your audience, for season 21, we're already into season 20. Every one of you needs to show up and do something.
Yeah.
Anything.
Anything. There are no rules.
So AGT is all about life-changing auditions. So what was that moment for each of you? What was like a life-changing audition moment for you? Don't steal hers.
I'll start. I remember when I was an extra in Training Day. Okay, I was an extra, But the scene that kind of took over was a big scene between just me and Denzel, and it was ended up.
I love him.
Yes, I know. And then what it was in the Academy Awards, and they showed me and Denzel at the Academy Awards. I was an extra.
Wow.
And my mother was like, "You won an award. You won an Oscar." I was like, "No, no."
But you were on it.
By association, people started to be like, I stood out. And all of a sudden, I'll never forget, Ice Cube saw me in that movie and put me in Friday After Next, which put me in White Chicks, which put me in The Longest Yard.
You never know.
And it started to grow. We did Soul Plane together years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
we did.
But that was because I was an extra in Training Day. The people saw Training Day and they put me in Soul Plane, and it was just, it's amazing
We have a lot in
how
common.
this happened.
You know that. I started out with Denzel. You know, I was on a show. On St. Elsewhere. I was on a show called St. Elsewhere in the 80s, a medical show. That's where he started. And for 6 years, we worked together. And to this day, he will call me from the set saying, "Howie, how would you play it?" And I go, "Just relax."
Oh my God, I knew.
But you were stuck on the escalator. So you were stuck on the escalator.
Oh my
So when he
God.
called,
The commitment, though, the commitment was there.
You don't believe I
The commitment was there, buddy.
He doesn't call me. He does not call me.
No, how is
I was in a show with Denzel. Oh, I'm gonna find it. Where's my phone? I'll Google it.
What about? Wait, I want to come to you. What about you, Mel? Like, what was like an audition that you felt?
Oh, wait a minute, Kelly. Hold on.
Is he calling
you guys go along. I'll find it.
Oh my God, I love it. No,
Can I say
You're gonna call
No,
the
I'm not
AI
calling
version.
Denzel. I'm fine. He won't take my call.
Oh, forget it then. So, the life-changing moment for me was when my golden buzzer won.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Darcy Lynn.
Yeah.
The ventriloquist. I can never say it. The ventriloquist.
No, you didn't.
I told you to press it for
You
her.
did not. I don't even sit near you.
Oh my God, I love this
Such
whole
a
cast.
fibber.
True.
Is this a good camera?
Is that Denzel?
Yeah. This is good. Yeah. Wait, no, show them.
Is that you?
No, they didn't see it. They didn't see it.
I'll get it
That's
back.
AI. That's
had
AI.
hair.
I had hair. Who didn't see it?
That's AI.
It's me and Denzel.
You have to have a better
He started
than
with
that.
me.
No,
He
I
started
bet
with
you
me.
Denzel. He said he
He's trying to brag. I got a movie with him.
I don't know how y'all get anything done.
Oh, it's horrible.
That's why these days
Your
take forever.
producers must just be like reeling in.
No idea.
Oh my God, I thought we were bad on the boards. Wait. So what about you, Sofía? What about an audition that really kind of changed your
Well,
life?
I have to say that, you know, what opened doors for me, you know, my whole acting career was Modern Family, and I didn't have to audition.
What do you mean?
I didn't audition. I met with Chris Lloyd and Steve Levitan that were starting to cast people, and I had a talk with them, and I don't know, they trusted me.
Wow, that would have made me feel so good.
No, I think they had seen me before in something that
But
I had
how did
done.
they know you could do the accent?
Oh my God. I love this whole crew. I have no idea how y'all get anything done. Wait, so thank you for being here. Give it up one more time for Simon, Sofía, Terry, Rosie, and